So we've talked about the way in which you are different from other life forms on this planet. You have an imagination, you have a thoughtful mind, you have a will with which you can desire to act in ways that shape events. And finally, you have um, the ability to act on your dreams and wishes, right? In collaboration with others. And to add to that, you can tell how things are going because you have an open heart, right? You have that center of your chest. You can feel when something's wrong. If you're not drugged out, boozed up, distracted, dissociating, or trying to block your awareness from how you feel or from your circumstances, right? So often people block out the things that they don't want to deal with, right? And they don't realize that when you block out this part right here, it prevents you from being able to pick up on how things are going, right? You can tell if something feels bad, it usually is bad. And the only way to make it feel better would be to change the thing out here or in here that is causing this to feel bad, right? So think of your emotions and your feelings as a kind of weatherman that tells you what the weather is like in a certain situation. And you need to stay tuned in with your awareness. You need to be paying attention, and you need to know that you are paying attention, right? You know that you know. So you're paying attention to how you feel so that you can recognize when you pick up on something is not going well. And then you can use your imagination and your will and your mind to think up a plan and act on it, right? In order to change things for the better. So that's what makes you different than all the other animals and plants on this planet Earth. In what way are you similar? Well, you are similar to all other life on this planet in specifically three ways. Number one, all life will fight to stay alive under typical circumstances, right? Now, if someone is being mistreated or abused or suffering tremendously in a toxic environment or an oppressive environment, or maybe they're just really sad, then they might not fight, right? They might give up, they might submit, they might even decide to leave prematurely from this planet. But typically, when things are, either neutral or going well in your circumstances, people will try to fight to protect that and to protect themselves. Second, and so will animals do that as well. And even plants have protective capacities, right? Thorns to protect from people or animals, other animals destroying them. So fighting to stay alive. Number two, trying to reach your true potential, right? You can look around, find anything that doesn't try to reach its true potential, to grow to its full expression of its character, right? Now, here's the thing, right? What does the word true potential mean? True. Well, is a person just, working at a mediocre job for their whole life, drinking 3 or 4 beers every night, watching television, their true potential? No. How do you know what your true potential is? Well, whatever it is that other human beings have done or are doing that is amazing, that is probably your potential, right? Not everyone is going to be Mr. Universe like Arnold Schwarzenegger might have been before he was governor of California, but you have the potential to go to the gym and lift weights and get big muscles, or to get in shape just like he did, right? Not everyone is going to be like Martin Luther King Jr. and fight for civil rights and speak to the world about not the importance of nonviolent communication, but you have the ability to do that if you want. And in the same way, you have the ability to do some pretty evil things too, just like a lot of evil people have done. And it's important to understand your capacity for both good and evil, and to understand that you are the uh, X factor. You're going to decide what becomes of your potential, right? And if it's not you, then who is it going to be? That's the question.